Now, Athenians, today's agenda is like that. First, we will talk to women and we will listen to them what they want.
I think it's a good idea.
I don't think so, but we need to listen. Then, we will talk to our slaves that they have rights and they need to stay at home. After that, the Spartans will come here and they will tell us what they want. And if they are good enough, if they know things about our society, we may take them here. But we will discuss it while they're here. Okay?
All right.
Great.
Let's begin.
Now, the women will have the word. Let's hear you.
As a wealthy woman of the ancient Greece, I'm sitting home making clothes for my family. Instead of being a part of the community, making decisions which would provide better education to our children, so they can be better rulers tomorrow. I have no difference in comparison with my slaves. I have no right to buy things that could help in daily of my family. I am insisting that all Athenians have to allow some changes, and they will also benefit when they have a strong figure by their sides.
So, we understand what you're saying, but we must say that you're naturally made for staying at home because your psychology and your nature, it makes you like more emotional so that you can't, you're not able to take decisions. Also, the fact that you're able to stay at home is a privilege because in this way you're feeling protected, and actually the fact that you can educate our children, it is a privilege. You should be proud of it, and you can't have the power to decide.
Well done.
I want to be free to choose who is going to be my husband. Physical attraction is very important to me. I will be happy wife and more productive woman if I adore my husband. Slaves are gossiping about me. I feel like a prisoner. If we make a better community for all of us, we can all enjoy benefits.
Right on, everyone!
I will repeat loudly. We are the best to govern and take decisions because you're too emotional. So you're not able to decide what is better for our society. Your psychology, your nature didn't give you the power to do that. And I will repeat again loudly. The fact that you can stay at home, you should see as a privilege because in this way, men can protect your life and your children.
Slave women are the lowest class in ancient Greece. Have no right, no right. Athenians should have in mind a philosophy called Stoicism, which argues that men and women should be treated as equal.
As a great philosopher once said, women are made for evil. So the fact that you can take decision, it's clear. We can't let you make decisions and having more power because you're not able. And if we would do that, our society would be destroyed. So please stay at home and take care of our children so that they can grow up as great Athens.
Women in ancient Greece stay home and take care of household and do many household work. But we live in the same democratic society and we need to have many rights actually. And we care children, but if we want to children's success and benefits, we also have education actually.
The fact that we live in democracy, it doesn't mean that everyone has the right to take decisions.
So it's not democracy.
Because not everyone isn't able to make decisions, to understand what is better for everyone. And as I already said, you're not in the nature to do what is best for the whole society. You're too emotional. This would drive our great city into be destroyed.
The woman that has a word is the priestess, because she speaks about the goddess. She was also a woman. So if a woman that's the priestess, we are not that different from we are also women. You can get more priestesses and more education, so we can also express, because women are not that different. We are also a woman, you get more women to express themselves. Like a priestess that she gained a word and now she has a face. Because also the goddesses, they were also one woman.
You made a great point. You actually answered our problems. As you said, women priests exist and they are privileged. So you can't just say that we don't respect our rights, because as you said, women in the temples have rights, they are very respected. So what do you want more for us?
Quiet,
Your right to life is respected.
You see your tyranny.
Summa summarum is that women in ancient Greece are considered as the second class to the men. So you are saying your strongest argument that is our nature and our emotional side is a problem for you. You think that our ancient Greece is in danger if we are in any part a decision makers. You cannot be the only decision makers. We are your wives, and if you have a strong figures to your side, you will rule better. And if we teach your children better, if we go out, if we buy with them, if we have a joy outside with them, they will become better warriors tomorrow, better rulers, and ancient Greece will see the benefit of it. If we stay at home like our slaves and just making clothes or cooking, or as wealthy women they cannot even shop, where we are like prisoners. Our minds are also closed. And if you have at home closed minds of your wives, closed minds of your children, how do you expect that your boys, your children that are boys, should become tomorrow better rulers? And yes, because of you, we throw away our daughters in the trash because you are ashamed of it. So that's not good.
Bravo, Nero.
Se cayó.
Yeah, I would conclude with that fact. Our society, now that we men are governing, is already great, so I don't see the point for you to start to govern. As you said, you're already educating our children and our society is already good, so you're making great work. We don't see the need for us to include you in our government, because, as you know, society needs balance, so it is important that we govern and you stay at home, because otherwise the society will be destroyed.
Right for everyone!
Good talk.
Okay. So give me the example when is your balance was shaken because of your wives, because of the woman. Give me the argument when was the ancient Greece in danger because of your woman.
Yeah, simply the fact that if a society wants to survive, for example, if a society is made up of 10 people, it is impossible that all that 10 people do the same actions. It is important to have a division of labor. We can't just govern everyone, because it would be the chaos. It is important that women and men stay separated because we have different abilities, we have a different body and a different psychology.
I have to say, well, yes, we have a different ability, we have a different views, and but just because of different perspectives,
Shut up,
we can manage the problem we can resolve the problem seeing them from the different perspectives. And if you have only one perspective, you can be blind.
We don't have one perspective.
You are only
You
man.
can solve your problem in your house. You can solve the problem of our children, how we are educating them to be better citizens of tomorrow. We decide what is better for our society in public.
But we are prisoners. We
As
have
you
no
say, your
privilege.
mind is
You know your
closed,
place.
so you can take decision. Thank you. You can go back to home now. We have
Yes.
to hear other people.
Thank you.
Wait your turn, please. Wait your turn.
Now, we listened women. They talked, and that's enough. Go home and raise your children. Now,
Our
our
children.
slaves will come here, and we will listen to them. We give them that privilege to talk in front of us. Let's listen to you.
It's not a privilege. We are humans. We are human beings like you.
Yes.
And democracy means the power is given to everyone to choose. So don't call it democracy if we don't have this power. First of all. Secondly, we live with you since we are bored most of the time. We're Athenians. We love this city as much as you love it.
Yes.
And that's why our freedom is only to build a new society, a better society, and we can do it together.
Our society.
Our society, right? Because even women are treated like us, and no one should be. In this case, what do you want to say? You call it democracy. It's amazing Greece where everyone has rights. But we don't have. They don't have. Foreigners don't have.
No one.
No one.
Not a democracy.
So, don't exaggerate that. Now you're weak. You don't know what democracy is because you don't know where you are from actually. You learned democracy here and you don't know what democracy is. You are very weak. We took you from there and we are giving protection to you. You are all protected in our houses. So you all have job. We are giving you money, etc. So the thing is, don't exaggerate it and be aware how to talk to us.
We are your animals. We are human. Without us, you will die. Your Athenian empire will go down. Thank you. Without us, you are just normal people. You are like Sparta. Your empire will Your empire will be more powerful with us if you give us some more freedom.
Yes, we want freedom.
We want freedom and we will strike if you don't.
We can strike and your life will be bad like us, like ours.
You were not born as slaves. You became slaves, I repeat it, you became slaves just because you're weak. But you're not animals. We all know that. You are in our houses. You need to do actually what we said you.
They want to die.
You have right to live. We're not killing you. You have lots of rights, but you're not aware of it. Just be silent. Do what you need to do. So all your owners give you some rights.
We tried.
Shut up. Even some of them told you that you can save money and buy your freedom.
But it's up
if
to
you
you,
are
come
able
on.
to do that,
Silence.
if you are able to do that, do that. You have rights, but you're not able to do it. You're not strong. You're weak. Be aware of it.
You need us.
We are in Greece. You came to our cities, to our countries to do war. You bring us to Athens without our permission. Which rights? We don't have rights. I was born in Athens.
but you pretend to spread the rights in the world, but you don't give us our rights. I was born in Athens, and I don't feel free. My kids don't have the right to an education. It's a human right. But do you think that we are free even if we can't have an education, we can't have a job, we are not paid, we do what you want? We were with our families in our cities, and now we are divided. I am far away from my dad and from my kids. Which rights?
Woo! You're right!
You deserve what you got. You deserve your rights. So be better people. You were in prison when we take you. We gave you the right to walk on the streets. You were in prison to die. But we took you from there. We gave the right to walk on the streets. And we gave you the right to live. You're not aware of it.
You say that you give us work? Which kind of work? We just want to have the same opportunities that Athenians. We like to work, but we want the salaries. We want to be free to choose our work, free to have each competencies we want, free to just choose. You are not free. It's exploitation. Woo! Right! It's right! We want freedom! Woo!
Silence.
As I told you before, you can buy your freedom if you are able to.
But sometimes you don't give us
Now,
salary.
I am talking, you should wait. And the other thing is that you don't remember your background, do you? You don't. You were all slaves, you were all in a bad situation in your own countries. Some of you were prisoners, some of you were slaves, and some of you were sleeping in the trash. We took you, we brought you to Athens to live. But you are just being ridiculous right now.
You pretend so.
And she's Athenian. She's born in Athens.
Yes.
Yeah, and you treat her like an animal.
As I told you,
We are Athenians like you.
as I told you, she was in prison. We took her from prison.
About which privilege and rights are you talking about? We don't want to be said as animals anymore, like things without value, because we think that that's what we are for you, things without value, and we are also an important part of the society. So we also think
Of course.
yes. So we also think we need the same right as you.
Woo! Same rights for everyone. Same rights for everyone. Woo!
Slaves always could be recognized as slaves, even if we buy our freedom, because we have marks and tattoos on our skin that show our past.
Woo! We should not be slaves. Woo! Freedom! Freedom for everyone.
You don't know what will be good for you. So how can you make a decision what will be good for all Athens? You're not able to give decisions. Even cat will decide better than you. And you don't remember that. You have rights to almost do most of the activities. So you are going to the Olympics, you are doing sports, you are going to shop, and you don't know that? Come on. You're just being ridiculous right now. You should remember that you have rights. And you should remember that again and again. You should remember your backgrounds.
My background is Athens.
I'm
I was
Athens,
born
and
here.
among these rights there is no freedom. Come on.
We are
So
doing
don't
it
call
for
it
your
democracy.
pleasure, not for
It's
us.
not democracy.
Shut up and go. Go home and do what we said so that we can govern that society.
They are part of the society.
Now, we listened,
The time is over now.
we listened
That's not a democracy.
our slaves.
This is not democracy. What you gonna do?
Wait. As you saw, our slaves and women don't know what democracy is. And we will teach them. So, it's time to Spartans to talk. Let's hear them what they want. Okay, Spartans, let's hear what you want. You now may talk.
So we are here because we want to came in your city. There is a war right now in Sparta, and we don't want it. So we came here, and we can help you protect the city. We can help you. We can bring you security, because we are really good military person. So we can help you, and we want to come in your city.
From our gods, we need to kind of help you and not kill you. But how we know that we are not a threat to our society, to our values? Because you let your women run out free. How we know that we are not going to bring the same here? Why should we let you help us?
We will not bring a war here. We want to help you. We want to be a part of you. As Spartans, we believe in discipline and being healthy. Since we were children, our main occupation was exercising. We are focused in getting fit. So,
that's why as Spartans we want to improve your healthy system and your discipline.
And why you don't win your own war in Sparta and then come winners back to us? Why do you need to come to our country?
As we all know, Athens and Athenians are the birthplace of democracy. And the war that is actually happening in Sparta is a war that is not representing us. And we are good warriors, as everybody knows. We are exercising for the war since we are child, but we don't believe that war is always meaningful. So for this time, we decided not to get into the war, and we were expelled from Sparta, and that's why we are coming to you. Because our aim is to stop the war, even if we are good warriors, and to try to use our discipline and what we learned during our life to improve your society that will be our society. We are sure that we are going through process, and that's why we believe that integration, also with women and slaves, could be a solution for build up together as a society.
That's our society. You want to bring a change to our society. You're not here to help us. You just want to change us. You threaten our values. And for what? Why? You're not educated? You know nothing? You know only war?
No. As a woman Spartan, we have good education. We have children. It doesn't matter girl or boy. We are give education until age 7. So we have family culture, and also we have women rights. All the women have in participation all the fighting process, and we're gonna in our society woman we solve the woman as a mother, so we have really women rights. Also as you said, we are good at war, we are good at discipline, but we are lack of theater and drama and literature, so you have those, so we can share our knowledge and we can be a good society together.
Share freedom!
If God was willing for that to happen, a fire will come to us and we will burn and we will be dead. Gods are not willing. We don't care. We respect more our gods.
I think that as a democracy, there's something like rights that came first as gods. So maybe you just have to understand that giving rights to someone else doesn't mean that you're going to lose them. So that's why we believe that together, as with women and slaves too, we can build a better society and we can grow. And I think that even gods will be okay with this.
No, you're blasphemous.
You're blasphemous.
Okay, have we listened them enough? So, you don't know nothing. So first, you should learn, then you may have the right to talk. So we listen to Spartans also. Now, you may go to your country, win your war, then we will talk to you back. Now, citizens of Athens, women, slaves, and Spartans, it's time for us to vote what we discussed. The first thing, should women have the rights like men? So, let me see who says yes. Let me see who says no. So, it is accepted here because we are applying democracy. So, women will have the rights like men. Second topic, should we free our slaves? Let me see who agrees that idea. Let me see who disagree. So, again, because we are democratic people, we will free our slaves and they will have the rights like normal citizens. And the last topic of today about Spartans. They are in a war in their own homeland and they want to come to our city and they want to live with us. So, should we accept them or not? Who wants to accept them in our city? Who doesn't want them? Okay, again and again, because we are democratic people, we are opening our city's gates to Spartans. They are so welcome in our city and they can live here as how they want. So welcome, Spartans. Okay, now we made a good point how democratic life is. So thank you very much, and you showed us what is democracy, how to vote, and how to respect each other. Thank you.